submission from side mount, one of the club favorites at AJJ. It's ultra simple, works super well, and the great thing about it too is that if you at some point mess it up or your partner defends it, normally you can recover side mount really easy. So it's there's not a lot of danger involved, and just at least giving it a shot and seeing if it's a choke that's for you. So let's check it out. Okay, so a few things that are important about this choke. When you set it up, your initial first grip behind the head, you want to make sure you do it in a way that is sneaky. If you grab behind here and just start shaking or have a really strong grip here, your partner, if they're experienced right away, is going to likely feel like you're going to do something with that grip. So when I'm inside mount doing this, I have at least a partial underhook. If I can have a full underhook, this works even better. I'm just going to put my thumb right between, or right in the middle of the neck in this position. I'm not even going to grab, I'm just going to put my thumb in the lapel, and I'm just going to put my hand on the ground. Once I'm in this position, I like grabbing and wrapping just below the shoulder. Now my goal is to pull Vince up onto his side. The defense of this choke is your partner bringing their back to the mat, so we need to make sure we have a grip that's going to help us keep our partner on their side. So once I'm here, I grab, I'm going to back up a little bit, and I'm going to pull my partner up, and I want to make sure I really hook the shoulder. So I grab my fingers around the arm, I pull, and then I drive my elbow right into the ribs in this position. Now as soon as he's on his side, that's when I start making my grip solid. And it's important, if you look at my elbow here, I'm going to drive it into the neck. And I'll show a different angle in a second. So we're here, I bring my elbow in. An important part of this choke as well is I'm not going to lean forward, okay? I'm going to lean to the hip. And that's going to make this leg light. I'm going to step over, and now when I'm in this position, I'm going to bring the side of my knee to the shoulder. I hold my knee up like this. I want to turn to the shoulder. I'm going to drive my heel back, and as soon as I drive my heel back, that is when I start pulling with this grip. It's a nice pull in this position. So if we check it out from this angle too. So we're here. Let's say I don't have a really good underhook this time, but I can still wrap the shoulder. I'm going to make sure my grip is in place, but I'm doing it sneaky. My thumb is just in the lapel, while my hand is on the ground. I'm going to pull my partner up. I'm going to wrap that shoulder, drive my elbow into the side. Now if you look at this elbow, I'm going to drop it underneath my partner's chin. I don't want to keep it up here because then it just turns into a neck crank, which we don't want to do to our friends in school. So we're here, inside. So as soon as I pull my partner up, I lean, I drive my elbow into the side, I drop my elbow as soon as choking, close to my partner's chest and into their carotid. I step, I drop my knee down, I curl my heel, then I look to lean to my partner's hips, and I pull up on the choke. So keep in mind, when you're doing this step over choke, another reason why it works so well is when you're in side control and your partner wants to regain their guard, they're always going to turn and face you anyways. So it's also a good strategy if you keep that grip, and if your partner defends how they're supposed to re-guard, and they turn to face you, you can use their own movement to pull them in, step over. It's just a really good sneaky choke. And like I was saying at the beginning of the video, if it doesn't work out, typically you can maintain side mount, which is really helpful. So try it out next time you're on the mats.